absolutely love seeing the Tri-5s. Not only are they just an American icon, it's absolutely classic as it gets. My favorite, definitely right up there, 57 Bel Air. One day I will have it, but also because of the crowd. So this was the Pigeon Forge Roundup that happened last year at the old Christmas Inn. That shut down after 48 years. You cannot blame the organizers behind it. But this is now the reunion, and hopefully, by the looks of things and a few rumors, this could be getting on to become a bigger show and continue on that from the roundup. But at the moment, it's at the Ramsey Hotel and Convention Center, and yeah, great people, great crowd. Always love the Tri-5s, so thought I better duck my head in here since I'm here with the F100 show, but gotta love it. Can't pull me away from the Tri-5s.
Talk about render, sell, or slop to I can do better messing up than I can talking straight.
Oh, no, Scotty, you're absolutely fine. You know, first of all, before we get into anything, what is it that you like about Rana's Radar?
I like your originality.
Okay.
I guess I like the interviews, and I like where you go. You don't have a preference.
No, I don't.
You go to all of them, and everything's different.
Everything is different.
And I like your little shorts that you do a lot of times, just telling what's happening, what's to come.
Yep.
And what you're working on.
I need to do more of that. I really do need to do more of that. But Scotty, you've got your 55 here. And before we have a look at the beautiful Tri-5, I'm going to call it the Pigeon Forge Roundup Reunion.
It's a reunion.
It's a reunion. And with the turnout that's happening here, there's hopes that this could definitely grow into something bigger and get back to the way that show was at the Christmas Inn, which is where I met a lot of this nice folk here. But hey, Scott, look at the plaque you've got. Everybody have a look here. Tell us, what is this?
That is the original flyer and the original announcement and the dash plaque that was at the very first show from the Chevy Roundup.
1978. It went on for 48 years. For 48 years. And how many of those years did you go to the show?
I missed a few. You know,
okay.
life happens. And I missed a few, but I was at the first one.
You were at the first one?
I was at the first one. And I might have missed 4 or 5 over the years.
Wow.
Sometimes I didn't get to register, but I'd come up on the
That
weekend.
is still good that you went to all those other ones, you know. Feel free to miss 10, but it's still a big number.
I raised both of my daughters coming to this show. I remember when she was probably just 3, I guess, and my wife was pregnant with our second one, but we were here at the show.
You were here at the show. Yes. So many nice memories, and the memories continue on. Let's have a look at the car first. And it's a Bel Air nonetheless.
Yes, Bel Air.
Beautiful 55 Bel Air. It's been restored to an extent? The paint?
The paint, yes. It's been painted. My brother painted it for me 43 years ago.
That's a 43-year-old paint?
43-year-old paint job. But
wow.
I've took care of it, and I've kept it dry and inside as much as I can.
But the inside is all original?
Yes, all but the steering wheel.
All but the steering wheel, wow. This is very nice. Those are the original seats. You know I love the 55s, and one of my favorite parts is the dash. I don't know, it's just so iconic. The 55, you have had this for how long?
46 years.
46 years. Okay, come over here and tell me, 46 years ago, what happened?
I'd only been out of high school for maybe a year, and I bought well, actually it wasn't a year. I'd only been out for about 6 months, and I bought my first 55. It was a two-door sedan, $650.
$650.
And a year later, I found this car. Or my brother actually spotted it, and he said, "Hey, I've got a car you need to go look at." So I went and looked at it, and I drove it, and they wanted $1,300 for it. And I thought, wow, that's too much. I just paid $650 for one a year ago. But I bought
Was that also a Bel Air?
Yes, it was
Okay.
Bel Air. It was a sedan, and this is what they call a hardtop, but it's really called a sport coupe.
Okay.
Sport coupe doesn't have the post in it, they call it.
Okay, that makes sense. Now, even back then, in just a matter of a year, the price went up.
Yes,
These Bel Airs are so popular.
yes.
You've had this for such a long time, so I'm thinking that dates, weddings, kids,
Yes.
a lot of things have happened in this car.
A lot of things have happened.
Wow.
We drove it when my first daughter was born, and you met her a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
She was 6 weeks old, and we left Knoxville, Tennessee, and drove to North Wilkesboro, North Carolina. We had to stop and change her diaper several times along the way. And when we got to show the next day, I warmed her baby bottle on the intake.
She would love to hear this story, won't she now?
Yes, she knows it though. We've told her a few times, but that's how we warmed her baby bottle. It was on the intake the next morning when we got to the show.
I absolutely love that, 48 years and you've got so many family memories. This car's not going anywhere.
No, it's not going anywhere.
It's not going
My daughter said it wasn't.
There you go. She's next in line. She's going to get it. What is it about the Tri-5s that you love so much?
They're just so classy.
Yep.
And the lines are so unique. They don't make cars like that anymore. They don't make them where they're strong metal. They don't make them with the chrome on them anymore. Mm-hmm. You don't see a car with this much chrome on it.
True.
And it's just, a lot of people take some of it off. And sometimes they'll go different. They'll put the Bel Air chrome on a 210 or part of the Bel Air chrome on a 210 and take some off. And it's just their own opinion and what they like. You can just do so much with them.
I like the look of it as it is, especially with the Tri-5s and especially with the Bel Air. The engine, you've kept the original engine?
No, I changed it, and I drove the original engine for about 4 or 5 years, and then I wanted something, a little bit more capable of travel. Mm-hmm. So I changed it and put the 350 in it. But I tried to keep it like it would have looked if it came from the factory in that era.
Yes.
I didn't do a whole lot of chrome, and I put an aftermarket air on it before vintage was very popular. Before the vintage air was popular. I wanted to keep the original GM compressor look. So.
And this is your driver? At times.
At times, yes.
Because it's looking too good to just be a daily driver. That's why I didn't say daily. It is a driver.
Yes, it is a driver.
You still drive it?
But I'll confess, now, I've gotten older.
Yeah.
My back's not good, and my wife isn't in. So when we go to the Tri-5 Nationals in Bowling Green, I try to find me a trailer. It just...
Fair enough.
Yeah.
That is a bit of a drive.
But everywhere else it drives. I've not went long distances. Mm-hmm. I've just kind of raised up conservative, and money's hard to come by for me. But I have been to Memphis. I've been to Indianapolis 500.
Nice.
I've drove around the Indianapolis 500 track, so that was a unique experience. And I enjoyed
You have
that.
fun with it, Scotty.
I have fun.
You have fun with it. Wow, this is awesome. I'm so glad you stopped by, and I'm so happy to have met you.
Well, thank you.
Thank you
It's
so
nice to
much.
have met you and talked to you.
Thank you. All right, everybody, it's a busy weekend, as always, on Runner's Radar. F100 is going great, but I had to stop here at the Ramsey Hotel and Convention Center because we've got the Tri-5s rounding up.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, Rick?
Right.
Now, I met Rick at Shades of the Past, and you had your 55 then.
Yeah.
And today, here you are with your 57.
Yeah.
57 Bel Air nonetheless.
Right.
Absolutely love it. Now, this was originally red as well.
No, actually, it was a different color.
It was a different color.
Yeah.
Okay. What color was it?
It was sort of a champagne with a white top.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what made you want to do it red?
Well, it was all faded out, and and I like red. So
And you like, and the Bel Air goes really nice red.
yeah,
That's for sure. Now you found this, and that's what me and you were talking about. Is it was so rare for you to find this in really good condition,
yes, it was.
and it was in North Carolina.
Right,
Not much rust. You've just repainted it.
right.
Wow. Well, first of all, you've done the engine. Let's have a look at that. So you've still kept the 350,
Oh, it's a 283.
283, the original 283.
Right.
Okay.
I just chromed it up and rebuilt the motor, and
It looks good.
I put power steering on it and air conditioning.
You've upgraded it to everything that you need to drive
Right, right. Well, it'd be good on the highway.
and to get it on the highway.
Yeah.
Let's have a look on the inside, everybody. I love the 57 Bel Airs, and especially when they are red. Oh, very nice. Now this is period correct interiors?
That's the original type interior, and I changed to put a 4-speed in it, and put all new gauges factory back in it.
Very nice. Rick, you've got the 55, and as I was telling you, now you've got the 57, so
Right.
you must be on the hunt for a 56 now.
I'd like to have one.
And remind me, what color was your 55?
It's a turquoise and Indian ivory.
Okay.
Yeah,
No, I remember now.
yeah.
There's been a lot of shows since Shades of the Past.
It sure has.
It has, and I've met a lot of very interesting, lovely people, so forgive me, but I do sometimes forget cars. But the Tri-5 roundups, how many years were you going to that at the old Christmas Inn?
How many what now?
Years were you going to the roundup, the Tri-5 roundup in Christmas Inn, where they used to have it?
They used to be around 300, 350.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many years did you go to that one?
I've been to about 15 of them.
15 of them.
Yeah.
Yep. I was there last year, and honestly, that was the first Tri-5's car show that I did.
Okay.
And that was a lot of fun, getting to know the Tri-5s and seeing these classics up close. So that was a lot of fun. And then obviously we went to the Tri-5 Nationals, but after 48 years, the Tri-5's roundups finished. They retired.
Yeah.
But you guys are still getting back together.
Hey. Oh, it's not for sale.
Oh, someone thought it was for sale. But yeah, as I was saying, now the Tri-5s, the roundup has finished, but you guys have still been able to find a spot to get together and gather around.
Right.
For the love of Tri-5s.
Love them.
Nonetheless, thank you so much, Rick.